A very good morning to all NGO and cooperative leaders in grant communities, the cluster heads, and the beneficiaries of all grants in Nigeria. My name is Dr. Bode David. Just a very quick one concerning the report of the meeting scheduled for Tuesday, 20th of December 2022 with Apostle Professor Theophilus Ebonyi, the CEO and the country director of Toba Global Foundation. The meeting was actually fixed for Tuesday, but the meeting was shifted to Wednesday, today being 21st December 2022. And we posted this information to the platform to let us know that this thing has been shifted. But it's so surprising that so many of us, NGO leaders, did not update our people. A lot of them come from different groups. You can seeing them asking for the outcome of the meeting, the outcome of the meeting. Once we have been able to update us and you are in the group to follow the whole thing, to see the way the whole thing is going and everything is transparent enough, I believe we should do our best to let the masses know what is going on, especially our subscribers, those who subscribe through us, the people under us, for them to be carried along. This is important. We do that. So the meeting was scheduled for today, being the 21st December 2022 by 3 p.m. But we received a call again, an urgent call from Toba Global Foundation that the meeting should be shifted to Friday. So, because even before we could secure the appointment for Tuesday, the country director of Toba told us that this week is a very, very busy week for him. So a lot are on his table that he has to do. But we press further of the need for the NGOs to meet and to see him without wasting time. That the NGO really need to hear from him, because the silence of the grant handler is not the best for us at such a time like this. And you and I all know that the injury this thing will cause if there is no disbursement this month, it's going to be unbearable. It's going to be unbearable. Whether you are an NGO owner or you are a cluster head or you are a beneficiary, if there's no disbursement in this month of March, in this month of December rather, and you look at it from January to December, and this year ended again without disbursement, the pain is going to be unbearable. The injury that this will inflict on so many is going to be, I'm telling you, it will cause a lot of people to even misbehave. It will make a lot of people, to do what they are not supposed to do come January 2023. So therefore, the best time for us to save the situation on ground right now is that we should do our best. If we have to encourage the grant handler to disburse, they should disburse. If we have to partner with them, since we are already partner already. But we should not be in the dark. We should know exactly what is going on. It's not social media that should be feeding the NGO leaders information, that all the information you see on social media is what you believe. No. We should be able to hear directly from the grant handler, know the situation of things, know about the fund, know about what is going on. And this is very important. This is very important because people who subscribe to this grant through us, it's number one thing they see, because they are not seeing the grant handler, it's your integrity. If they know that you are an armed robber, you are a thief, they wouldn't have even patronized you in the first place. Your integrity. And the time is coming, if they don't get this money, they will turn back at you to bite you. You are the first person they will hold. And this is one of the things, and that's why we have been calling. So we have to come to a dialogue and say, no, we just have to meet. So when they look, and they decided it was okay on Friday, we just have to meet. We want to know the situation on ground. There are so many questions in our heart that we need to ask. A lot of things we need to ask. We are not going for trouble. We are not going to cause problem at all. We are not going for protest now. The CEOs of organizations are the one going. And we want to meet to know, okay, this thing we subscribe for, can we know the true state? Where are we? When are we expecting this thing? What is causing the delay? There are questions we need to ask. There are questions we need to ask. There are questions we need to ask. As leaders, we are in serious mess. Many of us have been harassed over this matter. Would they turn us to liars? So we really need to know the situation of things. But I want us to know that we NGO leaders are not really helping matter. We are not helping matter at all. Because a lot of things start coming up. A lot of things start coming up, which is not really the best. Anyway, the meeting is on Friday. It's coming up this Friday, and this week will not pass. It's coming up this Friday at Tioba Global Foundation office. So it's coming up on Friday. So the meeting is scheduled around afternoon time. So you will see the information on the platform. And if you are an NGO, the leader, you know what is expected of you for security reason. So know that you are there. We are still going on a peaceful ground to be able to meet with Yoba Global Foundation. We are not going for quarrel. We are not going for trouble. Not at all. We want to know the true state of things. And I mean the real thing on ground. So, and I want us to know that I know it's not all of us, but we have so many NGO leaders who are really pulling down this movement. And it's so bad. I can count over 20-something NGO leaders who are insulting me on daily basis. Some said, I'm looking for cheap popularity. Me. So is this your NGO, this body coming together as an NGO body is what will give me popularity? Is what will give me popularity today? I thank God for his mercy. I thank God for his love and grace. I'm known before now. So it's not even before entering into grant community. There are places where they know me as a revivalist. There are places where they know me very well. So, and I thank God, coming to grant community is not the NGO body coming together now that will make them to know me. So a lot of persons insulting us on daily basis, all manner, but we are not moved. But it's so bad that we are the one betraying ourselves. Can you imagine? You betraying your brothers and sisters, all in an attempt to get favor from a grant handler? You are an NGO leader, you are doing this to us. You are an NGO leader. All that we discuss, everything you will be giving it to grant handler in order to be able to get attention, in order to be able to get favor. And you paint the rest of us black. And anytime we say we are going, some people are even running back. The last time we met with Mama Supreme, only 4 NGOs agreed to join me, to make it 5. Because why? Some are running at the back. What if Mama see me? When they say I am leading a revolution. So many seem to be protecting their empire and their clusters. So they are running at the back. So you just look so stupid at the end of the day that I look at the NGO leader you are fighting for. What we did to so many, FCI of Michael Philemon, if we have given that organization our support, and I mean our support, finance, we are there. Is the FCI that collect all this money? If we have given them our support, I tell us that we would have all achieved result together. If we are given even Madam Jennifer Isaac support, I know what I'm talking about. It was still the same NGO. FCI, it was still the same NGO. Even all Grand Pressure Group now going through a lot. The NGO, it was even of recent that we have to talk about it, that you see 1 or 2 people responding. The response of the NGO towards all Grand Pressure Group is so poor, is so bad. And this fight, they are fighting for us. We own all the clusters. We own everything. There's no grant that disbursed today that will not be the one to have the lion's share. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We are betraying one another. reporting those who are those who, some of us who are rising are now becoming great enemies of grant handlers, all because the rest of us want to be in the favor book of the grant handler. I want to tell you this thing. What we are doing as grant handler, as an NGO leader, we don't need it. Even we who are freedom fighters, we don't do this thing in the past too. We did it in the past until we realized it was not working for us. Go and ask. Now we did do and past freedom fighters. We realized it was not working for us. All of us decided to sit tight. All of us decided to sit tight. If you as an NGO leader, you are still doing like this, by the time this masses start, this revolution start, it will surprise you the way this thing will meet you even in your room and in your parlor, in your houses. It's so bad. What some of us are doing is so bad. The way we are hurting one another is so bad. Up to now, there's nothing called unity. There's nothing called unity. Is this one, why you call this one unity? When some people are pulling something up and then you see so many of them also pulling it down. That is not unity. When even the Niger Delta, when these guys were really even fighting, the NGO were nowhere to be found to give them assistance. A time came, they became very angry. When they were angry that time, it was Apostle Ken Wakama can bear witness. I put a call across to him, sir. No NGO leader is rising. What can you do, sir? He took it up upon himself. We create a committee, create a particular group, added the Niger Delta, including DSS, Comrade Jack, and so many of them. We added them there, and then we were discussing. Dr. Motosho was there, and a host of others. We were discussing to see the way forward, how to calm the situation. Do you know when the Niger Delta get angry? Do you know it can be disastrous? They are not making noise. I know what I'm talking about. They are not making noise. It can be disastrous when they decide to get angry, and the whole thing, everything will scatter. If I'm from Niger Delta, you will understand what I'm talking about. And if you know Niger Delta, you understand what I'm talking about. So therefore, all NGO leader, it's high time we rise now. It's high time we rise. Let's stop this art of betrayal. It's high time we rise now. Let's stop the art of betrayal. It's high time we rise now. It's high time we rise now. If you are doing like this, some people are bringing it up. You are busy spoiling us. You are busy, in order to gain favor. You don't really need it. You don't really need it. If this month ends and there's no disbursement, the pay will be too much for people to bear. I'm shouting this. The injury will be too much for people to bear. Some say he's looking for cheap popularity. Look at that, look at me, but they'll be looking for cheap popularity at this time. Am I just first time that is just coming out? We should not looking for cheap popularity at this stage. Or you want to call me a baby when it comes to NGO? The Ria Foundation is in 54 African countries, and you call such an NGO a baby NGO? I am not fighting over leadership of any organization. Even the one of Ria Foundation, which one I don't do? Which one have I been able to even handle all? But we are coming together in order to be able to achieve results together. Let's stop betraying one another in order to gain favor from the grant handler. Let's stop disturbing. Let's stop the betraying. Well, what it takes, look at the time we worked together with Apostle Ken. He was in charge. I was there to assist. We were working together hand to hand, and we were able to arrest that situation that time. That's when serious trouble would have burst out in grant community. We were able to arrest that situation that time. And I believe that's the same spirit we should use to work now. That's the same spirit which you use to work now. It's a big concern for me that the year is ending now and there is no disbursement. It's a big concern. It's a big concern that the year is ending. A lot of people are seeing a lot of persons say, who's talking, say, this one, even including NGO leader, then those UAG, they are liars, they are this one, they did not disburse. NGO Oga NGO, did you subscribe to UAG? Did you pay money to UAG? If UAG did not disburse, you can you sue them to court? I repeat again, you left where you are supposed to go and know the situation on ground. You are being pursuing the one that you not pay 1 naira to. Okay, all right, we shall see. But don't say that you are not one. If you refuse to join this, remember those that are coming to you are still coming. Mark my word. I am trying my best to tighten my house. I'm trying my best to ensure, and this is what we have been doing before now, so that I can have mouth to be able to talk. Dog, the essence of us coming together is to ensure that the grand landlord speak, because silence is not the best answer for now. We don't need silence. Our people are dying. A lot of things are happening. People are hungry. People are frustrated. People are frustrated. People are frustrated. We don't need that for now. We don't need the Ghana to be silent. We want to know the authentic. Okay, are we expecting disbursement this year? If we should forget this year, okay, let the grand landlord let us know, so that we will know what to tell our people. So, okay, oh, the social person said we are not expecting disbursement this year, oh, that we should wait till January. And every one of us will put our mind there. Mama Supreme some time ago was able to be sincere. She said December, and now we are in December now. So if the grand landlord can come out and tell us January, we say okay, it's around the corner. February, we will wait. March, if we cannot wait, we react. But as it is right now, everywhere is silent. Disbursement today, disbursement tomorrow. We are already in March, and as a matter of fact, today is 21st of December. We have 10 days to end this year. 10 days to end this year. I don't know if bank will be working on the 1st of January or the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day. Therefore, I call on all NGO leader to join what is on ground. For the first time, let the NGO leader join the Niger Delta, all ground pressure group, and join as many that are fighting for this real cause. As many that are fighting, let them join them. Join us just for the Massive Forum, come on board. Let us come together and find solution to what is on ground. Let's find solution to what is on ground. I am begging you, all my fathers, all my mothers. Do you know how many cross-eyed we don't die under you? Even the beneficiary life. I want to beg us. People are getting discouraged. Their heart is weak. Their heart is getting weak on daily basis. Let's try to come together and look at how we can find solution to what is on ground. On Friday, NGO leaders will meet at Yobat. Not for war. You must be an NGO leader or a cooperative leader. We want to know the investment we did, what is on ground, what we paid for what is on ground. We are not here to quarrel. We are not going there for war. We want to know what is the situation, what is our faith, what is our hope. You that you are busy spoiling me everywhere, continue. You are busy spoiling others everywhere, continue. I want you to know one thing. We cannot get the best by pulling others down in order to get favor from grant handlers. You cannot get the best of that, because we in the first place, we are not even going for riot. We are not going for a protest. We are only going to see how we can achieve result. And the best time we need disbursement is now. If there will be no disbursement, let the grant handler come out and tell us that there will be no disbursement. The people want to hear. The people want to hear. The people want to hear. Even for some time now, you see even spokesmen of grant handler, it's like they are not even coming out anymore. We are not even hearing authentic information anymore, except social media. One person will just wake up in the morning and just post one thing in order to make people to be happy. It has gone beyond that now. It has gone beyond that now. What we really need now is disbursement, and I mean disbursement, so that we can afford the trouble on ground. All road leads to Theobald office on Friday. That's when all of us will meet there. Please share this with friends and family. Let them know what is on ground. On ground, we are going there to know the situation of things on ground. We are not going there with swords. We are not going there with quarrel. We want to know the authentic update. We want to know. We want to know if there's area we need to help. We want to know if there's area. Some of us grant NGO, we have connection. We want to know how we can team up together and achieve result this time around. God bless you all. My name is Dr. Bode David. The group will be open for comments right now. I apologize for locking up the group. Thank you all.